Welcome to today's discussion, titled, Can Police Enter a House on Noise Complaint? Noise complaints are a common issue in neighborhoods across the globe. These grievances often arise from loud music, boisterous parties, or even persistent dog barking. However, they can lead to some complex situations, particularly when the police get involved. So what happens when the authorities come knocking on your door due to a noise complaint? You might be wondering if they have the right to enter your home without your permission or a warrant. Well, the answer isn't as straightforward as it might seem. The Fourth Amendment protects us from unreasonable searches and seizures, but does it apply to noise complaints? And what about your rights in such situations? Are you aware of what you can and cannot do? It is crucial to understand these aspects so you can navigate such scenarios effectively and lawfully. So, does a noise complaint give the police the authority to enter your home? Let's explore the details. Firstly, it's crucial to understand local noise ordinance laws. These laws are designed to maintain peace and quiet in a community, but they're not the same everywhere. They vary by location, influenced by factors such as population density and local culture. For instance, a bustling city may have different noise restrictions compared to a serene countryside. Knowing these laws is not just about avoiding penalties, it's about being a good neighbor. It helps you understand what's considered disruptive noise and when it's acceptable to make noise. This knowledge empowers you to respond appropriately if a noise complaint is made against you. Moreover, the knowledge of your local noise ordinance laws can also help you effectively handle a situation if you're disturbed by noise from your neighbors. It enables you to know when it's right to make a complaint and what to expect in the process. Remember, just as you have the right to enjoy your home, your neighbors have the same right. By understanding and adhering to your local noise ordinance laws, you respect that right. Now that we understand the importance of local laws, let's see what happens after a noise complaint is filed. So, a noise complaint has been filed. What happens next? Let's go over the typical steps involved. When a noise complaint is made, the first step is the police investigation. Officers might arrive at the scene to assess the situation. They'll likely listen from outside your home to determine if the noise is indeed excessive. However, it's important to remember that in most cases, the police do not have the authority to enter your home without your permission or a warrant. This is a protection offered by the Fourth Amendment against unreasonable searches and seizures. So, if the noise has subsided or isn't deemed excessive, the officers may simply leave without further action. But what if the noise continues? Well, the officers may then issue a warning asking you to reduce the noise. This is usually the first step in the process, giving you a chance to correct the situation before any further action is taken. If the noise persists after this warning, that's where things might get a bit more serious. The officers could then issue a ticket or citation for violating local noise ordinance laws. The specifics of this can vary widely based on where you live, so it's always a good idea to familiarize yourself with your local laws. Well, that's the process. But are there any exceptions? Yes, there are, and we'll discuss them next. There are indeed exceptions to the rule that the police cannot enter your home on a noise complaint. Although the Fourth Amendment protects citizens from unreasonable searches and seizures, there are circumstances that can override this right. For instance, if there's a potential danger or suspected illegal activity, the police are permitted to enter your home without a warrant. This might include situations where the noise complaint is so severe that it suggests a possible threat to life or property. It could also be a situation where the noise is associated with illegal activities, like a raucous party where underage drinking is suspected. Moreover, emergencies also make an exception to the rule. Imagine a scenario where there's a loud explosion from your house, followed by silence. In such cases, the police, fearing an immediate danger, have the right to enter your home without a warrant. However, it's important to note that these exceptions are not a free pass for the police to barge into your home. The circumstances must be such that any reasonable person would agree that immediate action is necessary. It's not enough for the police to simply suspect something. They need to have a reasonable belief based on the facts at hand. While these exceptions exist, it's important to know how to deal with the police during a noise complaint. Let's talk about that. Knowing how to deal with the police during a noise complaint is crucial. So let's dive into some tips that could be of help. First and foremost, remain calm and composed. It's important to handle the situation with a level head. Remember, the police are there to ensure everyone's safety and peace, not to cause distress. Secondly, know your rights. The Fourth Amendment protects you against unreasonable searches and seizures. This means that, typically, the police cannot enter your home without your permission or a warrant, even if a noise complaint has been made. However, keep in mind that there are exceptions. especially if there appears to be immediate danger or illegal activity. If you feel your rights have been violated, don't hesitate to seek legal counsel. Lawyers specializing in such matters can provide you with the necessary guidance and support. Additionally, if you believe the police have overstepped their bounds, you have the right to file a complaint. This can be done through your local police department or a civilian complaint board. It's essential to document the incident in detail, so make sure to note down the officers' badge numbers, their names, and the exact events as they occurred. Lastly, we can't stress enough the importance of prevention and being considerate of your neighbors. Remember, noise complaints often arise from disturbances that could have been avoided, so keep your noise levels in check, especially during quiet hours. Consider your neighbors and the community you live in. A little consideration can go a long way in maintaining peace and goodwill. And that wraps up our discussion on noise complaints and police entry. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more informative content.